Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Trezeguet card to review today. So, we are taking a look at a card that is 5'10" with high medium work rates, 5-star skill moves, and a 5-star weak foot. So, already starting off really hot for this card. In regards to traits, he does actually have the outside foot shot trait. I would have preferred the finesse shot trait on this card because of the fact that he already has the 5-star weak foot. So if I was using a 4-star weak foot, using him in the left attacking position, cutting inside, I would have been able to use that trait really nicely. So the finesse shot definitely would have been better to have, but regardless, always nice to have the outside foot shot trait because it's still better to shoot with his strong foot on the left side when given the opportunity because of the way that the ball kind of curves to the near post angle, right? So still pretty good in regards to that. In regards to pace, he does have 93 acceleration with 97 sprint speed. You don't necessarily need to improve that. Shooting stats on the card, 86 attacking positioning, but we are going to be giving him a +5 for attacking positioning because I want to give him the sniper chemistry style, right? So we're going to give him 94 finishing, or he has 94 finishing with 95 shot power, 95 long shots, and 88 composure. So it does look like it would make the most sense to give him the sniper chemistry style because if you take a look at the stats that you are going to be improving, he's going to get a +5 for finishing. He's going to get the reactions, balance, agility boost to make him as responsive as possible because he already has good base shot power stats as well as long shot stats. So he could potentially be a good striker, actually, because I prefer to have super responsive players on the sides. So a player like him would definitely make sense to be used up top in the striker position. We're going to check it out. We're obviously going to be rotating him amongst the team. I am doing the objective right now for Daniel James on my main account, so it's pretty good that I actually am able to use this card for the sake of the review. Base card stats for passing is good. You don't necessarily need to improve it. Curve is not necessarily a big deal as long as you can just make those generic passes. Nothing too crazy there. Dribbling, again, like I said, is something that we do need to improve with the card, but he does also have a pretty decent physical presence at 82 strength, right? So all that's really cool. I want to see if I actually have the sniper chemistry style for this card, which I don't. Oh, I do have it. So probably from the packs that I opened, right? So I do want to try him up top in the striker position first. I was actually using Diogo Jota there for the sake of the objective. So it should be cool to try him out up top. The cool thing about the way that the team is set up is that I will be able to try out Trezeguet in the left attacking mid and center attacking mid. You could totally use him on the right side because of the fact that he has the 5-star weak foot for sure. It's just that outside foot shot trait, when you cut inside and you get that near post angle, it's just better to use in the left attacking position, in my opinion, right? So, yeah, in regards to instructions, we'll just keep him on balance. We won't tell him to do anything. Cams will be on balance as well, so I just want to see how he's going to play off of those guys with the 86 base attacking positioning and 91 attacking positioning with a sniper chemistry style. So, I think that stamina is perfectly fine. So, yeah, let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully, he's a good card. This guy's using like a fun concept Bundesliga team, eh? You don't have to see in Bundesliga this year because the way that they move is very strange. But it's a cool team regardless. I do have like 3 really good attacking mids in this 4-2-3-1. So if he doesn't move a certain way, we're definitely going to be adjusting his instructions pretty quickly. Ooh, nice little back heel right there. Could have actually scored that opportunity. Not bad. Oh, you know, gameplay's not up to par when my players start behaving this way. Yeah, responsive dribbling right there at the very least. I can definitely feel like it's not going to be like Bernardo Silva levels, obviously. Good turn right there. Nice little shot. I do like his positioning so far in the striker position without having to put any instruction on him. I think the way that he's moving with the other 3 attacking mids is pretty solid. That little feature right there where it's kind of like a touch and go thing where I think that's really important for me to be able to like certain players playing in certain positions. You can see right there, I was just analyzing the way he was moving. He actually moved to the side right there, which was interesting. First time volley? Okay. It was like an off-balance shot. He did okay right there, to be fair. Five-star weak foot strike. Nice. Sniper chemistry style, very helpful in this card for sure. it's making his dribbling a tad bit more responsive to get into those spaces. So far, I don't feel like I need to give him instructions in the striker position. I like how he stays in the middle. He'll move to the side from time to time, but he does go back into the middle pretty quickly, so I do like strikers that move this way without me having to tell them to move a certain way, so that's pretty cool. Should be able to score that opportunity as well with Firmino on his 5-star weak foot as well, so yeah, I think he's moving around the team really nicely. It's like closer to me in the midfield right now to try to make those certain passes. What type of run do you do over here? Oh, I didn't do any run because I couldn't even get the ball there. Oh, defensive presence. Guy took me out right away. He's like, nah, Trezeguet is too much of a problem right now. Oh, hello. Oh, good run. Angled run upwards. Very nice. That was actually really, really good. That one I completely screwed up. I just wanted to see what would happen there. But, yeah, I like his off-the-ball movement so far on the balance instructions. Don't necessarily feel like I need to improve it or change it. Oh, this guy's overcommitting like crazy. Ball roll. Okay, I just wanted to see how he would move there. I could have totally scored that opportunity right there, but I just wanted to see what type of run he would make. So he runs to the side there in that situation, going downwards. Those little skill move combos always super nice to do to try to score some certain opportunities. Just want to see what his movement's going to be like here. So you see how he runs to the side, but then he instantly goes back into the middle? That's what I'm talking about, right? Angled run? Nice. You can go for this pass right here. Nice little goal. Boom. Nicely done. So, again, this type of off-the-ball movement is movement that I like. I like when I don't have to force certain instructions out of the card for him to move a certain way. His high-medium work rates is really working well with his attacking positioning with the 3 attacking mids that I have. He makes those angled runs to try to score the opportunities, and that's very helpful to have with his 5-star weak foot. In regards to his dribbling, I do feel like if Aston Villa win, it would be significantly better because I think boosting I think its balance and reactions a little bit more would definitely be very beneficial and helpful. But I'm liking the way that he's moving so far. Score that opportunity with Bernardo Silva really nicely. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, so I think he makes a really good striker. I actually really like him up top. Just on the balance instructions, I genuinely wouldn't really change that much out of the card. I want to try him out in the left attacking mid position now. And this works perfectly because I could just do this, put Daniel James over here on that side, and then just try him out in the left attacking mid position with Roberto Firmino up top. So let's just see what his movement is like. I don't expect him to be the most responsive, but he could impress me there. Okay, guys. Oh, these kits are a little bit off, but we'll work with it. They always do this with, like, the custom kits. Let's see how he plays on the side now. I can already tell you that the way that he feels, it's like a player you use in the middle, I would say. Especially the striker position. Even in a 2-striker formation, I feel like he'd be beast there. He does actually cut inside a little bit. That's cool. Wanted to try the skill move right there. You can see the little acceleration's a little bit slower for a card like this because of that body type and movement that he has, right? And that was a little bit weird right there. You guys know the vibes, you know, you just block the ball, keeps going back to them, you know the vibes, you know the vibes. So his off-the-ball movement in this situation is to come back, go into the middle, start to run to the side. Okay. A little different. Not everyone does that. So he sticks to the side. So you see where Daniel James is right now? You see how he's like fully committed to cutting inside? That's the type of movement that I prefer to have my left and right attacking mid players to do. Trezeguet doesn't really feel like he wants to do that specific movement, you know? He's gonna feel like he's a 50-50, I would say. He definitely feels mostly like he should be played through the middle. Some characteristics just fit the agenda a little bit more, you know? Yeah, you see how he's like stagnant up top? That for me personally, I wouldn't, or that by itself I wouldn't use. Now he starts to push in the middle. Okay. So, yeah, he might be a 50-50 dude then. That's not the player I wanted to pass to. The guy was in a good position there, too. Yeah, he seems like he could be 50-50. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Trezeguet card is that if you guys want to use him specifically in the striker position, he's incredibly usable there on the balance instructions with the sniper chemistry style. Now, you could totally give him the engine, for sure. If you give him the engine, you'll be boosting his bounce by a +10 instead of a +5, while boosting his acceleration to a +5, as well as his passing stats quite significantly. Although you won't be making his finishing a 99, nor will you be boosting the attacking positioning by a +5 or the composure by a +5. So it's definitely going to be a very 50-50 situation in regards to whether or not you want to give him the sniper or the engine. I personally like the sniper on him because the attacking positioning boost, the finishing boost, as well as the composure boost in the striker position. I felt like he was pretty consistent when it came to hitting those specific shots whenever I got those specific angles, right? So people are also choosing to use the sniper chemistry style the most as well, but the engine would definitely make a lot of sense too because of the +10 boost you give on his bounce as well as the +5 for acceleration. So be sure to try out both of them. I definitely liked using him mostly in the middle than I did on the sides. I think if you use him on the sides, it makes the most sense to give him the engine chemistry style so he can boost his dribbling as much as possible, as well as his acceleration to make his pace, you know, on the sides really, really good, as well as making him as responsive as possible. If Aston Villa wins, this card will be significantly better, in my opinion, because they'll probably be boosting his attacking positioning by a little bit more. So you might be able to use a different chemistry style entirely to make this card really fun to use. But a 5-star player in the attacking positioning is always a really nice thing to have. I just personally liked using him mostly as a striker, and it kind of makes sense. His Moments card was a center forward as well, and it felt like a center forward, right? So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. I think there's going to be like 5 reviews today. I'm going to see.